Hey y'all, my name is Summer and welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is a love reading for the sign of Libra for March 2020. So I'm going to start off by, pulling a card just to see, the general energy around you for the month of March when it comes to romantic love. Then we're going to take a look at, what's going on for the singles, what's going on for those that are dating, and what's going on for those in a committed relationship. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. All right, so we got change and progress. So with this, I really get a sense, like I always get drawn to this cat in the back. He's like holding on for dear life, but like if you look at the guy, he's like so excited about this new journey that he's about to go on, this new course, this new direction, right? It's like the path is all lit up and he's ready to, venture out, to try new things, to do new things. So that could be how you're feeling for the month of March, really excited, or even, scared, a little nervous about going out and trying new things, trying your hand at, something new when it comes to love. So if you're single, you could be putting yourself out there. If you're dating, you could be, just in some new waters with, a new person or new people. And when it comes to those who are in a committed relationship, it could be, it could resonate with you differently. You could be in a space where you're, considering ending or leaving a relationship, or it could be that you're just trying, to course correct or, try something new in your relationship that kind of livens it up, makes it a little bit happier, makes it a little bit more fulfilling, right? But let's go ahead and see what else comes out for you. So singles, we have dating. For those that are dating, we have the sacred woman. And for those that are coupled, we have distorted feminine. Okay. So with the dating here, for those that are single, I really get with this change in progress, like really taking the time to kind of focus on yourself and focus on getting to know yourself, right? Because I see this as dating yourself, understanding yourself, right? It could have been that you you know, you may be newly single. So really spending some time to get to know yourself, courting yourself, understanding yourself and what it is you want in regards to love, right? Spending some time getting to know yourself, and really, I want to say others as well. So you could actually be, you know, considering dating, considering putting yourself out there, considering making the moves towards, so this could be energetically like getting yourself ready to, you know, start dating. So really trying to spend time getting to know yourself and what you want in a relationship, what you would want from a partner, right? And then for those that are dating, we have the sacred woman. So I really see this as really focusing on yourself, focusing on your truth, focusing on what you want in a relationship, being honest about that, not backing down from what it is you want, being honest with those you're dating, like, hey, this is what it is, this is what it's not, right? But also I really see this with this change in progress as focusing on what's right for you, focusing on what builds you up, what adds to your self-esteem, your self-worth, who you are mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, focusing on getting right with yourself internally so that you do feel comfortable in a relationship, right? So it could be with this change in progress, maybe you were, you know, focusing your energy outward, and like now, for the month of March, really focusing on healing yourself, focusing on getting connected with the divine and being guided by the divine when it comes to relationships, right? And really healing your heart, healing any kind of hurts or wounds that may have, you know, arisen when it comes to dating or just relationships in general, and really letting go of any fears, letting go of any worries when it comes to love, and really trusting in the divine to guide you and to move you in a direction towards, you know, what is in your highest good, right? And then for those that are coupled, we have here the distorted feminines. With this, I really feel like with this change in progress, really trying to come out of a space of feeling kind of worthless, or feeling like your course is being directed by someone else, feeling like you need someone else to make you, you know, feel worthy, to make you feel loved, really healing anything that may make you feel less than, that may make you feel like you're not protected, like you're not worthy of love, like things just aren't right in a sense, right, for you when it comes to love. Really healing any, you know, wounds or traumas when it comes to self-image, and also like healing your heart, also like with this sacred woman, healing any kind of pains or traumas when it comes to love. And I also see this as taking the initiative when it comes to your heart and your feelings and your desires, you know, not being stuck in this space of feeling like it's someone else's job to heal you or to protect you or to, you know, love you, but needing to change and redirect and really work on healing yourself and providing yourself with the love that you desire and deserve, right? But let's go ahead and get some clarification. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So yeah, like really focusing internally, focusing on getting to know yourself, healing yourself, finding that light within you, that guiding light, that love within yourself, that trust in yourself, the belief in yourself, right? In order to make the changes that you want when it comes to love. Not being afraid, not holding yourself back from going after what you want, from putting yourself first also is what I'm getting with this. Really taking the time out to heal yourself, to go within, to understand, yourself, your past, and how, and what that has led you to, and how to use this knowledge to go forward and to make the best emotional and mental and physical and spiritual decisions for yourself regarding love, right? Then we have, for the single folks, we have the Ten of Wands and Three of Swords. Okay. And then for the dating folks, we have the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And for the couple folks, we have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Okay. So for the single folks with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords, like really letting go of, I see this as fears, letting go of, that heartache, those thoughts, those anxieties, those fears when it comes to love, when it comes to putting yourself out there, when it comes to, healing, really allowing yourself to experience and to, fully feel any kind of hurt, or the word that came through was disdain, right? For where you are when it comes to love, and so that you can change it, right? With this Hermit here, like really letting go of any kind of old perceptions about yourself that may, have distorted or kind of made you feel less than, made you, kind of just have heartache and pain when it comes to love, right? Healing that part of you that feels like, wow. I'm hearing the song from The Wiz, can I go on not knowing, right? So it's kind of like, is this what feeling gets? Right? Almost feeling like I feel like you may have been afraid of opening up to love, and it's kind of gotten to a point where, going towards love hurts, but also staying where you are hurts, and it's kind of like needing to choose one or the other. And I feel like, you're going to choose to let go of this heartache, to let go of this pain, so that you can open yourself up to love, so that you can, heal and move towards, this complete and loving space within yourself, right? So that you can be more open to love with someone else, right? But that starts with letting go of all of the baggage that you've been holding on to, letting go of all, your fears, and, not being afraid of being vulnerable, not being afraid of, stepping outside of this hermit mode and opening yourself up to new possibilities and new arenas, right? And then with the King of Swords, well, for the dating folks, we got the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So I really see this as clearing out any kind of mental chaos, like any doubts when it comes to what it is that you want, right? Being honest about what you want and not being afraid to, swipe out anything that's not working for you. trusting in yourself to make good decisions when it comes to love, right? Embarking on a journey that moves you towards this kind of space of knowing who you are, knowing what it is you want, and knowing how to get it, right? Also not being afraid of being hurt, right? Feeling secure within yourself with this here red. But also being open in your heart space, right? Being open to loving yourself and sharing that love with others. But it starts, right, with like this healing of your mind, right? This healing of your idea of, you know, love and how it shows up in your life. Needing to see not only the bad, but see the good, right? Being balanced in, right? Seeing the light and the darkness, and still moving towards the light, even though, you know, that darkness may make you feel a little shaky, right? Moving towards what you want, moving towards, you know, clarity of mind, clarity of spirit and of heart, clearing out any kind of anxieties when it comes to love, when it comes to, you know, this journey that you're embarking on when it comes to romantic love, right? Trusting in the divine to provide you with what it is you need to know going forward. Not really getting caught up in the he say, she say, what could go wrong, or how you're being perceived by others, or, you know, whether or not there is a match for you. Just trusting that there is, and really moving in that direction, right? And so for the couple folks, we have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Wow, that's a lot of conflict there. So you could be experiencing some kind of like arguments, some kind of rifts, fights when it comes to your relationship. And with this change in progress, like a need to change direction. And I feel like this all starts with, you know, within, needing to be honest with yourself about your expectations for your partner in this relationship. Are you expecting too much from them? Is this, you know, is that what's causing, you know, this kind of battle, right? Are you feeling left out? Are you feeling like you guys are working towards different goals, right? And if so, you know, where's that coming from? And what can you do to, you know, better understand yourself and understand what's causing this kind of what's causing this kind of, I feel like with this distorted feminine, this emotional anguish that's kind of stemming from I feel like with this 5 of Swords, not knowing what you want, kind of I also get an energy of kind of giving in. Like, I feel like someone's giving in the relationship in order to appease the other, and really needing to kind of get on the same page, and to also heal yourself and not expect someone else to heal you, to heal any kind of wounds or traumas that, you know, this relationship may be bringing to the surface, right? And then with this change in progress, I feel like because I'm being drawn back to this here cat. So I really get the feeling like maybe, like I was saying, like someone's kind of maybe appeasing the other, or not being honest with themselves, or not speaking their truth, being honest about what they want in the relationship, or expecting the other person to give to them all that they need emotionally. And so it's like a need to kind of let go of this, like this old kind of tattered kind of guidance system, this old way of thinking, this old way of seeing yourself, right? And moving in a direction that focuses on healing yourself, right? Focuses on what's good for you, because what's good for you, right, in the end is also going to help the team, right? And the team being the relationship, right? So really needing to focus on yourself, and but not in a way that's kind of like feeling like only your needs count. So really, like, both parties needing to be honest about their own needs, and not just focusing on one person's needs or one person's desires, needing to be on the same page, and to really heal any kind of emotional upheaval within the self that's kind of causing any kind of feelings of being lowly or lifeless, right? Or like you need to be saved. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this distorted feminine, like almost like you can't do anything for yourself, needing to, you know, focus on healing yourself so that you can show up healed and your best self in the relationship. Because like there could be like some bickering, some kind of back and forth, some because you're feeling unfulfilled. And it's almost like with the distorted feminine, feeling like it makes me think of what's the phrase, happy wife happy life. Almost like you feel like only, I don't want to say you feel like only your desires matter, but like expecting your partner to know everything that's going on with you, know all that's wrong, but not like taking control of your life, not being truthful about what you want, speaking, you know, what you want, saying what you want, and really needing to like connect with yourself and to go within to understand, you know, what's causing you to feel kind of left out, what's causing you to feel like you're unfulfilled, like things aren't working out in your favor in this relationship or just in general in life, right? And to really focus your energies on doing what you need to do for yourself, right? And making a change within yourself to go towards things that are, you know, life-giving is the phrase that came to mind. Things that are uplifting and will be good for you in the long run, which will then, you know, alleviate any stress or any kind of drama that's going on in your relationship. But it kind of starts with you, right? Not just your partner. You know, you're a single, not, I don't want to say you're a single individual, but you're, you know, you're a person outside of your relationship, and needing to kind of focus on healing you, focus on yourself so that you can be, you know, a good partner, right? But let's go ahead and pull some spirit messages for advice for you for the month of March 2020. Alright, so we have here trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative plan. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. Yeah, it goes hand in hand with this change in progress, right? Needing to, I feel like what this is saying is like you may be stuck in this kind of cycle of doing the same thing, and it's almost like this is your norm, right? So with this 10 of Wands, it may be the norm for you, right? It just may be that you're used to like this kind of pain, and going outside of it is kind of like, ooh, this is different. I don't know if I want to do that. But it's like breaking this kind of cycle of just doing what feels comfortable, even if from the outside looking in, people be like, what in the world, right? But that's your norm. So really needing to break out of the norm and move in a direction that, you know, may feel a little shaky, may feel a little different, but it's something that's actually, you know, in alignment with your highest good, which actually will bring you, you know, more fulfillment, more happiness, more joy in the long run, right? Then we have love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Yeah. So with this, I feel like for Libras, it's really like this month, really focusing on moving towards love, moving towards, you know, something that makes you feel whole, makes you feel fulfilled, makes you feel good within yourself, right? Because when it comes to love, if you're not feeling that on your own, you can't really, it's not really going to work in a romantic relationship, because either you're going to feel like with this distorted female, feel like you're kind of missing something, feel like something isn't right, and you may not know why, and it's because like there's a need for you to provide that love for yourself, and it's not just something that you can receive from a partner. It's something that you have to give to yourself, something that you have to nurture and tend to, and, you know, grow within yourself, so that when you do come into, you know, union with your partner, you know, you guys are both full on your own terms, and then you're able to give to one another, right? And you're not really coming to each other with half empty or half full cups, looking for them to fill your cup up. It's like needing to fill your cup up first, right? So that you can tend to and nurture and love on someone else. Right? And then we have a child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections, as we One of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Yeah, with this card, I really feel like there's inner child healing that needs to go on. Anything that's kind of that you've been holding on to for, a long while, right? That's been kind of a burden since, childhood, that's kind of been adding up and adding up. And now it's time to kind of release that and really start healing any of those wounds, right? So that you can be happy and fulfilled within yourself, so that you know how to love yourself, right? And it could be that you never learned that in your childhood, or you learned kind of unhealthy ways of doing that from your parents, right? And so really for the month of March, really focusing on healing yourself, getting connected with yourself and with your inner child, and really reparenting yourself, and allowing yourself to be hurt if you're hurt, and really understanding where that hurt comes from, so that you can heal it, so that you can, mend this broken heart that's right here, right? And really come out of a space of love in all of your relationships, but most importantly with your relationship with yourself, right? Because if you don't have love for yourself, you can't love anyone else. We all know that saying. But this is all I have for you, Libra. I hope this message helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you like this video, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, go on and subscribe to the channel, you feel me? But I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.